Stay black in America. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave. Don't fall into the hype. A lot of people go around speaking on YouTube about go back to Africa, come to Africa, make Africa great. All the injustices of America. Look, America is the greatest country in the world for a black man or black woman. Despite your ancestors have been through slavery, Reconstruction, all types of Jim Crow, racist laws, all types of things that set you back, hold you back. Still we rise in this country. Still we're the 15th largest economy in the world, black people alone in the United States. So anybody that's espousing, talking about going somewhere else, man, or lunching, America provides financial aid to pretty much the whole world. The whole world doesn't provide financial aid to America. Your black ancestors contribute to the greatness of America. Hopefully they'll receive reparations. Today I'm going to talk about the Gypsy Queen, the heavyweight champion of the world now, the big 6'9", 278 fella from I think he's from Great Britain. I don't know if he's from Irish ancestry, but he's a fighter from Great Britain, from England. It amazes me that we look at life and who achieves, who doesn't achieve things in life. I look at Tyson Fury and say, well, he's 6'9", he's 278 pounds. Clearly, he has some good dimensions to his favor. But if you look at him, in essence, his whole thing, he's knock-kneed, he's slew-footed, he's slow. He's not particularly a super high IQ fighter, but he has great endurance. He can take a serious punch and rise up from it. He stays in that gym, I guess, training. I don't know about his life. He says he suffered from bipolar or something like that, and that type of thing. That's only a disability or some semblance he might have. But he tends to win. He took whatever he had and put it together. Somewhere his net worth is now somewhere around $162 million. So you can become anything you want to become in this world. I think all black people who got some kind of building attribute, I wouldn't waste my time fighting in a club, fighting in a gym, fighting on at parties or shows or street. I would try to get along with some kind of boxing trainer and get into that gym and try to make some money or my body or my talent, depending on what weight class I'm in. Try to go and make something off of it, man. You're listening to Mayweather. Mayweather said the greatest thing about boxing is to hit and not be hit. Hamley said the same thing, hit and not be hit. So if you look at somebody like, even if you look at Wilder, he's a skinny, tall guy, kind of awkward, but he tends to get that shot in there. He tends to knock out a lot of people. He's worth about $45 million now, about 6'6" guy, bony, skinny legs, he tends to, get in there and do his thing, so it's all a chance. I think boxing, is more about endurance, man. Endurance and being able to take a punch, because you're going to get hit. If you can hit more and take a punch, then more likely you're going to win the fight. Whether you win the fight on points or whether you win the fight on eventually accumulation effect, knocks them out, because your endurance, which means your muscle power or your punching power, can stay the same to the duration of a fight. From the first to 12 rounds, you have the pretty much same punching power, and it tends to wear down on the person. The person can hit a couple hundred times upside the head. It tends to wear them down. And if you're like Big Tyson Fury, hit somebody on the side of the head maybe 20 times, maybe get a couple of free shots in the back of the head 5 or 6 times. That's any boxing. If you can do it and get away with it, that's the part of boxing. Some people in boxing get hit with low blows and they get warnings and stuff like that. But I think the effect of the low blow takes effect immediately. If you get penalized, take a point after 2 low blows, how much stamina have you taken away from the man that you fight? It's all crazy, man. People question, well, if you get knocked down and, Fury got knocked down and he got up and said, well, the count might have been too long. I thought it was pretty much incredible just to get up, get hit by a straight up full shot like that and actually go to sleep. It's rare to see a boxer lay on the ground and have one leg up, one leg down, and actually be freaking sleeping and then wake up after sleep. I don't care if you wake up 11 or 12 seconds after slept like that. Wake up and continue to fight is pretty impressive in his own category. So, man, in America, you got a chance to become anything you want to come, man. I would get involved in it, and then young, get involved in that boxing, man. Get involved in ice hockey, get involved in rugby, get involved in cricket, get involved in golf. get involved in all kind of tracks. Like the Jamaicans do, the king of the track people over there. Track is their life. Track they get scholarships over here in America and go to school and do whatever they can do in their country. Man, get involved in everything you can, man, and use your mental abilities, your physical abilities to achieve financial stability in this great country, America, and live out a great American dream, man. But you can't have the fear. The fear is going to hold a lot of people back. A lot of people don't want to get hit, so can't criticize who's champion, who's not champion, who's got all that money, because they're willing to put it all on the line. They're willing to get hit upside the head, hit somebody upside the head, take punishment, train, do what you got to do to keep that endurance. Whether you're running 4, 5, 6 miles a day, whether you're in that gym 5, 6 times a week training and boxing, hitting that heavy bag and that speed bag, you're going through all the motions that it takes to, be successful in boxing. So, give all the attributions and all the things you can give to the big Tyson Fury, the big Gypsy Queen, because despite being knock-kneed and slew-footed and a fat stomach and slow, he manages to be champion of the world, man, because he's in there giving it all he's got. I mean, he can take a shot, rise from it. He can keep a little boxing distance from you. He knows how to bounce and move. If you analyze the fight, you look at him and say, well, he's a big guy, got a big arm reach, but it's strategic. He can bounce away from you, step away from you. He can have his hands down half low, so you don't have to have to hold him the whole time and get fatigued holding him. He can rest his hands. He can dictate how he's going to be. He can step back from you, take his breath, put his hands down. You come to him, he can jab you. He can clinch with you. I mean, all kind of ways to win a fight, man. Strategically win a fight. So he has that boxing IQ. And again, number 1, he has that boxing IQ. Number 2, he can take a big shot. Number 3, he has that endurance, man, and that will to hang in there and win. So, yeah. Everybody out there boxing, it's good entertainment for me and everybody else, and you get paid for it. So, continue to keep doing what you're doing, and don't let any disability or appear to be not looking a certain way stop anything. Whatever you're trying to do in life, where you're black or white or whatever color you are, the doors are closed one way, open another one up. Do something else, try to achieve. Don't stop, don't get depressed and quit. And for God's sake, don't commit suicide and kill yourselves or get involved in drugs and OD and all this kind of crazy mess. Life is worth living. You've been given a gift of life, man. Live and try to enjoy the gift that God has given you, man. So that's hats off to the Gypsy Queen. Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Congratulations for all your victories. Look forward to seeing you fight some more people inside. It's going to turn out. It's entertaining to me to watch and enjoy. So that's all I got to say about the Gypsy King and all the other boxers out there committed to the sweet science of boxing. Till next time.